I think the biggest thing I've seen is what a great culture that they had built there. I think our team really cares about each other, and there's a lot of trust amongst themselves. And so having that piece kind of intact, I think I'm very fortunate, because I think a lot of times when you take over a program, that's a big part of the problem, and that's not the case at Valpo. I think our players are super close and tight, and I think they really have a strong desire to work hard and to win. I don't think any one person is going to be able to do that. I mean, Danny was a fantastic player, a fantastic person, a great leader, from what I understand. I've got a chance to talk to her a couple times. So I think we're going to have to do it very much with a collective effort this year. But I think there's a group of people that have played behind her the last couple of years that are excited for the opportunity to kind of step up their level of play and to step into leadership roles. So I'm excited to see who can kind of step up and which combination of players is going to step up to fill those shoes. I mean, from a basketball perspective, like I want to teach the game of basketball. I'm not a set-oriented coach that's going to have like a playbook that's an inch thick. I want to teach concepts. I want to help educate our players about how to play basketball, and I would hope that when they graduate, they can have a very educated conversation about basketball and see and recognize things and understand, why you want to play something some way or and stuff like that. So I think that's really what we're trying to bring to the program, is just a real understanding of how to play basketball and kind of let them take it and run with it. I think the Valley has such a wonderful reputation. I mean, it's been one of the best conferences in women's basketball traditionally for the last 10, 15 years that I can remember. And moving into the Midwest, our first couple of years at Ohio, this was a two-bid league. So I think the opportunity for my first head coaching job to be in such a respectable conference was just too good to pass up. And then Valpo, for me, I've known that since the shot. You saw that as a kid or a college, I guess I was in college, a college player, you saw the shot on national TV, and that kind of put Valpo on the map, and then you start following them. And, their men's team came down to Georgia Southern when I was coaching there and played, and I got a chance to watch that team play under Bryce. And, you just grew up kind of hearing that name. So I think that kind of drew you to know who Valpo was. And I think the proximity and the location in Northwest Indiana and how close we are to Chicago and Indianapolis and parts of Michigan make it a real hotbed to get into some good recruiting battles with some people.